What is up, everybody? Welcome to my year-end series. I have been doing this since the beginning of my career on YouTube, and I am going to be doing in this segment, we're going to be doing this right into the Game of the Year awards, and I've broken it up into different segments here. And this segment that you're watching right now is my most anticipated for 2018. Now, this isn't a list of every single game coming out. This is my personal most anticipated of 2018. It's what a year it's going to be. Let me tell you guys, this year has been fantastic. But I think next year is going to be even better. And this list definitely proves it. I made a list here on my phone, and I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Let's get right into this. God of War 4, absolutely looking forward to that game. Big fan of God of War. God of War 4 looks really different from the original trilogy, from the original games, and I think that it could really pay off. I think this could be a phenomenal game. The whole relationship with him and his son looks good. Graphics looks insane. Days Gone, one of my most anticipated in the past few years. I absolutely can't wait for Days Gone. And if you're not sure about these games, look them up. You'll definitely be anticipating them too once you find out more about them. These are games that are pretty much on my radar. And I put The Last of Us 2. Again, we don't know if that's coming out next year. I highly doubt it, but you never know. I had to put it in my list. At least I'm anticipating it whether it comes out next year or the following year. So The Last of Us 2, that's a no-brainer. Far Cry 5. And how many of these games are going to get delayed? Probably a good handful, whether they're delayed a few weeks or months or a year. But there's always delays, and it's always to be expected. But again, Far Cry 5, love the Far Cry series, absolutely love the direction that this game is going and the setting. Red Dead Redemption 2, Metro Exodus, big fan of Metro, the Metro series. Dragon Ball FighterZ, this is probably my most anticipated fighting game ever and most anticipated of the year. Everybody is waiting for this game, and at least we don't have to wait too long for this game. SpiderMan, Moss on the PSVR, and then Wipeout is getting a free VR update. Love my VR headset, love VR content, love VR games. I play every one. Big fan of that Wipeout Omega collection that came out this year, so I'm looking forward to that free update. Shadow of the Colossus Remastered, massive fan of that game. This game is looking quite beautiful. I watched a few of the panels and gameplay demos from PlayStation Experience, and I'm loving it the more I see of this game. The original was amazing. Monster Hunter World looks absolutely insane. Big fan of that series. The Walking Dead final season, Telltale. Oh my god, with Clementine. I know the complete collection just came out. I don't know why they just didn't wait for the last season, but looking forward to that, finding out what happens there. Ni no Kuni 2, I was an absolute fan of the first one. Studio Ghibli is an amazing company, and I am highly anticipating Ni no Kuni 2. Crackdown 3, Darksiders 3, and then I put Destiny 2 Expansion 2. Those of you that aren't too happy about Curse of Osiris, supposedly, I guess the second expansion is going to be a lot better, a lot bigger. We'll see. Those of you that bought the Season Pass already have this game coming to you. If you bought them separately, you'll have to buy this expansion separate. I believe they're like $20 each. It's $35 if you buy both of them. I guess you save a couple bucks. But we'll see what happens with the next expansion of Destiny. So we got that coming. Yoshi and Kirby both coming to Switch. Not too much info on them yet. Again, Metroid Prime coming to Switch. Don't know if Metroid Prime is going to be next year, though. There's really not a lot of info on it right now. And Project Octopath Traveler I put on here, which is a phenomenal freaking game. Go get the demo on Switch if you didn't already. There's a good lengthy demo of that game on the Nintendo Switch. Can't wait for that full release to come out. I'm absolutely loving the demo, so I know that I'm going to be totally into the full game when that comes out. And I also put down on there Smash Brothers because I'm almost positive that Smash is going to be announced and released next year on the Switch. I'm thinking it's going to be like a DX version, kind of like, what was it, a Pokken Tournament DX or Mario Kart Deluxe. It's going to be kind of like that. Don't forget, we got Bayonetta 1 and 2 coming, possibly 3 next year. So Nintendo's going to have a big year next year, and I think so is Sony. Hopefully, Microsoft can really kick it up next year too, and hopefully more announcements as the year goes on. They're definitely in need of some big releases and first-party exclusives, definitely. I'd love to see a return to Fable, to be honest with you. So, we'll see what the next Halo has in store for us. But I think PlayStation's going to kill it next year, and I think Nintendo's going to kill it next year. Nintendo is on fire. Thank you for joining me for my most anticipated games of 2018. We shall see what comes out. We shall see what gets announced, and we shall see what gets delayed. But either way, I think next year is going to be a good year for video gamers, and it's going to be an excellent year for the genre. Take care. I'll see you again soon on my next year-end special video. Happy holidays!